No, the problem is like all good discourse right now, it has devolved into schoolyard level fights. And so the point is, it's like there's the counter argument to that is weak. The counter argument is like, well, the price of oil is actually a complex commodity governed by you're like, no. You've lost the argument the moment you start to try and argue that. So that to me is actually one of the things I'm really frustrated about, is that like there's people who understand that. And I think it's even people who are like, even like a guy like me who like, I was an internet troll growing up, right? I'll be in AOL chat rooms just making up shit, fucking with you.
Oh, we were all on Xbox Live, bro. Don't you
know, so to see a lot of these like tactics, these troll tactics, and then watch like my parents fall for them. I'd be like, my
dad's in it, dude.
You know what I mean? And then sometimes I look at some of this stuff and I'm like, that's bait. That's troll bait. And then it's like, no, it's this. I'm like, dang, like this isn't even advanced level. This is 101 beginner, first 2 months of being an internet troll moves to provoke people. And it's like, these moves are still working? Like, I'm already...
my dad had hit me up and he was like, I got a Instagram support, like they're gonna my account. Like, what did I even post? I didn't even post anything. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude?
What
are you talking about now? Like, don't. What are you talking about? Already, you should know. Don't. But like, let's go. What Instagram support? He's like, on Instagram. They messaged me, and I'm like, no, they didn't. For what? Like, something I posted. I'm like, click the account.
Yeah.
And then he clicks it, and it's quiet. And he's like, and I'm like, It's not Instagram support, is it? He's like, no, it is, but they spelled support with 3 P's. And I'm like, see, you called me. Did you click something? Did you click something?
Sure. Did you enter any information?
Yeah, it's like a dog. Did you open your mouth? Open your mouth. What'd you eat?
I assume my parents are completely compromised. Like,
do you know? Yeah. So I talk about this where it's like, you know how like early, like they talk about snake patterns, and they're like, early man, like, oh yeah, this type of pattern would tell other animals, danger, look out, poison, right? It's like deep level, like reactions.
Yeah, like
shapes.
A diamondback.
Yeah, diamondback. Ooh, dangerous.
Yeah, about poison tree frog.
We have that, but for the internet. Like, you go on the fake website, you're just like, wrong. This is a fake website.
Yeah.
I just feel it. I can tell.
Yeah.
How can you tell? It's like the combination of the font.
Yeah, you're like, why is everything underlined?
The ads are a little too many ads. Just feels fake.
You're right. I got to come clean with something though. Like, first of all, I don't need to get into it too much because I spoke about on the podcast before, but just to catch you up real fast, I got hacked about a year ago. I ended up getting my Facebook page back.
Yeah.
But I ended up hiring the guy that was hacking it because he showed me this like whole bonuses thing on Facebook where you can get like just thousands of dollars per month for posting. And so I worked out a deal with this guy who allegedly says he's from Pakistan, and he's like 21 years old, and he posts on my Facebook, and that's one thing. So but I got hacked. That's the long and short of that.
Yeah,
but I have been hacked not long ago, probably 2 days ago. I was playing Counter-Strike 2, and I'm playing it, and I'm playing competitive. And one of my good friends who I've been friends with for like 20 years messages me. I'm talking about Interact Superstar Method. He messages me like, dude, my buddy is in a tournament. Can you vote for him, please?
Oh.
And I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, how you been? He's like, I've been good. I'm just messaging you because the voting's almost done soon. Now, I would have had what you were talking about. I would have been aware that this was a scam when I went on the website and like attached my Steam to it.
Yeah.
I would have known it was a scam, but I was playing Counter-Strike competitive. So like 90% of my brain is literally in my wrist.
Yeah, aiming. dog. Same thing happened to me. Where it was the same thing where I was like, the reason I brought it up is like that sixth sense is disappearing. I was on a website and I was like, okay, and I was like, my finger hovered. I was like, something deep.
Is that what's going on?
It almost got me.
I was cool with the world changing because I was like, I'll adapt.
I'll surf with it, baby.
I didn't think we get worse. We're
gonna get worse.
Fuck up on.
But you think this is like because of our age, like the younger kids, they don't fall for this. Like we're becoming the boomers now in this new age.
I think that if we look at boomers and we say Facebook is like where boomers will go and die, right? Like there's no right, like Facebook is their end point, right? They're not going anywhere after Facebook.
They're not on SoundCloud.
They're not on SoundCloud. They're on Facebook, and they will be there until all of them die. Like that, I think to me that's a fact, right?
Yeah,
we have that too. millennials will be on Twitter and Reddit until we die. Because there's, right, like I talk to my friends and like, yes, some of us are kind of like playing around in TikTok and stuff like that, but like, yeah, I love it. I really think it's interesting. Yeah.
We're leaving people behind, bro.
But I'm saying, look, talk to your
He's getting left behind.
But I'm saying talk to your other.
I moderate a Reddit with 14,000 members. I'll have you know.
Freddie, listen to this. He has no social media, and I like met these girls with him once, and he was like, no, so, and they were like, that's a red flag, and he was like, well, no, I'm a moderator for a subreddit, and they were like, okay, and they're like,
it's not getting better. It's not sweetening the deal.
We talk about females and like,
yeah. Well, we call them femoids, but yeah.
But Reddit's going to be ours because I think the internet's going to move to like app-based stuff. Like Discord is like becoming the new internet, right? Like rather than it's like back again to the Usenet and IRC days again, where it's like smaller communities. Yeah. I don't need to send a message to everybody, but like, there's a couple hundred people here. I'll shoot the shit for a little bit, and that's fine, But we're not going to be a part of that. We're on Twitter and Reddit. That's us. For the most part, I'm talking about
I'm on a couple of forums, if you could believe that.
I think we're pretty.
I love that
pretty
shit.
Interesting. I'm gonna toot the horn of our generation here a little bit, like the 1975 to 1995 around.
Yeah.
These are just people that were there for the before and the after in many respects.
Yeah.
And so I think it's an interesting type person. I don't think like we're the best out here, but like the Zoomers are a touch. They're the funniest. I actually think they're
way funnier.
I thought funny. We were so funny, but they're so funny. But they're a little crazy. There's some things that are a little off.
Okay, a little bit nuts.
Born on Minecraft, like they were born.
Yeah,
like we played outside, bro. And I don't want to get too boomer about it because, like, literally on the other hand, like boomers just way more racist than we ever were. They're like,
I feel like I was more outside. I feel like it's definitely more outside because even the stuff you guys talk about, like back in the day, like I wasn't doing any of that. I was the guy receiving the CD from my friend. All that information.
We were the indoors.
I was like outside. My parents didn't even have a computer. Like that wasn't even like functionable for a long time, other than like ICQ.
Functionable.
I did.
That's literally.
Is that why your vocabulary has words like functionable?
No, but I did have. I did do both. Like I did a split class build. And I did, like, I played football for like 10 years, but I did also have like burn CD perks for other people.
Yo,
like I did,
those guys were big.
I did do sports, but like I was like a mediary between someone like Donnie who's blazing up at lunchtime and this other guy who's completely mentally challenged. Why am I bringing them together? Dragon Ball Z talk. Like there's like moves that had to be made.
No,
I had to bring people together, the nucleus style.
Yeah,
you're like Blade. You walk both worlds, Doc.
I'm like Blade. I definitely was rocking that jacket potentially while all this is going down.
The duster.